All right, here's another key that's really simple. So while it's important to figure out what each of your guys are really good at, whether it's double swipe, whether it's club rip, the emphasis is getting your hip past the offensive lineman. And this is all going to come into play when we talk about scheme, because it's really about winning your one-on-one. It's important to be able to get off the ball, figure out how your hips are, and then being able to win your one-on-one, right? So those are some of the foundational things that I think needs to be implemented / found out first, and then you progress to figure out what works for other people. The stab is the other one that I think is pretty simple let me not say simple. I think it's the most effective just because of how many variations can come from it. So being able to, get off the ball again on the ball key, right? And then you can use a pop-up so that you don't have to beat up your guys. But again, being able to stab, right? Being able to stab, getting off the ball. Now, getting that arm in there, we always say one arm is longer than two, right? So the variations to that is if you lightly boom jab to get them to sit a little bit, right? It's almost like a ghost. You get them to come up a little bit, right? And then you club on the outside and finish on the inside, or you stab, right? Take them into the quarterback, right? The key is getting one arm longer than two, having a violent outside arm. You see B. Brown simulating here on the left, boom, stabbing him. He committed, right? He committed to walking him back. Good violence right there, but you'll still see him finish right there, boom, with that club on the outside, bringing that inside with a reach, right? Finishing on the hips. Good job by Cyrus right here on the right side, almost like a ghost, right? He baits his guys when he long arms because he's tall, but really good job with the violence with the outside club, boom, with the reach, right? Overemphasizing, forcing your hips. How does that translate? All right, exact same rep right here with the Cyrus. Great job getting off, right? No different than the pop-up. Great job on the hand placement, right? That's the pop-up. Now we're in the drill. Really good job. Uses that outside arm to break. If you see, boom, breaking that outside arm, right? Finishing with a reach right there at the end to get my hips back down to the quarterback. So again, alignment is so key. It needs to translate and look like the same that you set the drill up with. Getting to the point of contact, really good job. If he's going to give you his chest, especially with guys that have that length, getting that stab in there is so important. Great job on that forward lean. Now it's about if you can get your hand in there as much as you can to grab something or just force him to sit down, the more aggressive you are with that outside hand to finish to get down to the quarterback, the more vital you are.